Sage Wanderer here, coming at you from my van down by the river. So I would like to talk a little bit this morning about the history of Antifa. I know many of you think that Antifa is just some organization that grew out of the Occupy movement and is a bunch of spoiled children from their mother's basement. But Antifa is actually an organization whose roots go back almost 100 years. There is an amazing and wonderfully well done documentary currently available on YouTube that details the origins of Antifa. If you have not seen this video, I greatly encourage you to go and look at this video. It is in my playlist, liked videos. So right now it's the third liked video. That will change as I like more videos, but it's there. I encourage you to look at all the videos in my liked videos. All of them but one, the David Lee Roth thing, which I think is just cool. But other than that video, all of them pertain to and support the things that I talk about on this channel. So if you're a regular viewer, then you should go and view the videos when you have time in my liked section. So this Antifa documentary is called America Under Siege, Antifa. Now this video is produced on the channel Capital Research Center. It's a 37-minute and 41-second video. It talks about the origins of Antifa, how that Antifa was actually formed by Leon Trotsky during the Bolshevik Revolution. The organization comes to prominence and becomes famous in Italy in the 1920s and 30s, and the violence that took place there. Antifa played a role in Nazi Germany. I find it interesting that they fought against Nazi Germany, or the Nazis in Germany, prior to World War II, in the same kind of street violence that they're using here. And you might think that's a good thing until you realize that once they saw that they had lost the fight and the Nazi party had come to power, they just joined the Nazi party. The orator in this documentary states that the reason they joined the Nazi party is because essentially there's not a lick bit of difference between a Nazi and an anti-fascist Antifa member. That they more or less are just two sides to the same coin. So Antifa has always been a tool of communism. Antifa is not an anti-racist organization. Antifa is a communist organization. They have been causing problems in Germany for decades, especially after Germany was reunited. Antifa rose again in Germany. There are whole cities in Germany that are no-go zones, that are Antifa cities, where the police can't even go in there. If they try to set up a police substation in those cities, they're attacked, the station is burned, and so they've just washed their hands of entire cities in Germany that are occupied by this Antifa movement. One thing I found interesting is that the idea of the hit list, which I personally got from Antifa members in America, is actually part and parcel and a common and well-known established fact amongst Antifa in Germany. That once you get on this list, Antifa will come into your house, they will take ball bats and break your sinks, your toilets, they will break all of your things, they will just trash your house. That there are hits that are perpetrated in Germany by Antifa against anyone that opposes them, and the people of Germany are scared to death of this organization. And you've got to look no further than the G20 summit this year in Hamburg to see the violent tendencies and the total terroristic behavior of Antifa in Germany. The Antifa in America is directly related to the Antifa in Germany. It all goes back to the Bolshevik Revolution. This is what they are trying to do in our country. They are trying to bring about a Bolshevik Revolution. If you think Antifa is just a bunch of LARPers, you need to watch this documentary because it will set you straight. America Under Siege, Antifa, by the Capital Research Center. Look it up. Click on it from my liked page, whatever you want. But I think it's time we stop ignoring Antifa.